institutions will be targeting towards a similar model with lot of customizations in that. And if you go in telecom domain, they will have a similar model and a lot of customizations in them. Okay. Little fall back with my introduction products for 5 years, and I have worked in multiple products in multiple modules. Like Tibco has a lot of different kind of products. So this is integration product. I have worked in other module products also, complex event processing, then fulfillment products. And apart from that, I have experience in Java UI technologies, and mostly into development, as well as I have worked in production setup, support, uh, high maintenance activities. So wherever my project has had any requirements, so I got an opportunity to work out with that. Okay, currently I'm working as a senior consultant in one of the highly valued and esteemed organizations, and my role is here as a team lead, doing onboarding entire Tibco middleware architecture. Um, this is the we need to we are onboarding the entire business. So this is we will have to do internal, we have to do development, and then we have to test the code, and then we put it into production. So this entire project has a lot of modules, and we are starting on working on that modules. Okay, so that was my part. So why it came into picture, because I have worked into different horizontals or business domains. My first few years were in telecom domain, telecom internet domain. Now I am working into banking and financial domain. Okay, so I have seen across different domains that one telecom company, another telecom company, they might be having a different outlook in business, but the internal architecture is more or less same. So, so on the other hand, if you go to banking, you will see that architecture basics will change. They have a lot of different security protocols and laws and everything. So to facilitate that, their architecture changes. Okay. So coming to middleware and integration. So EAI stands for Enterprise Architecture and Integration. So this means we have a business model, enterprise business architecture, in which we have multiple products, multiple applications. Say we have a CRM system. CRM is nothing but a huge system, an application which fulfills a lot of customer requirements, onboarding customers, selling their products, maintaining billing information, and so on. So we have like authentication systems. Everywhere we need to get authenticated. Like we need to register ourselves so that they can validate with our mail IDs and phone numbers, the OTP. So there will be an authentication system. Then we have in other side we have some other. Hello. Hello.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. So if there is any queries, please let me know. I can stop and I can explain.
Sure.
So we have some authentication systems, like I was telling, so that is another system. So maybe that is written in some other application like Java. Okay, the other part is like we are connecting to UIs, like web-based applications. So in the web-based applications, what we do, we give customers the facilities or the abilities to come into our system to upload their own data in our system. Okay, so those are written in web technologies like GWT, and we might have this kind of technologies like Microsoft.NET. So it's completely a different horizontal. Okay, so this way the architecture for fulfilling enterprise business is huge. So they have like 10 to 15 different type of applications, maybe more than that. Now how we know that all the applications are compatible with each other? So you can see that in the matrix we have a lot of different type of technologies talking. So how do we connect these dots? So, and also we don't only need to connect these applications, because we have to think this way, that once the user puts it has to send the message to some application, and there it might be doing some other requirements like saving the data or putting it into updating its invoices or inventories and all. So these internal messaging, this internal talking between different business applications is done by this integration architecture. So this Tibco BusinessWorks comes into place. There we develop middleware interfaces to integrate one application with another application so that it facilitates smooth orchestration of message passing in different formats. Why do we need it? We need it because, yeah, definitely, if we can write a code in Java application, why can't we send a message from one application to another application using Java? So there is a gap in this particular thing. The gap is that a Java application will be interacting with the Java application very nicely. So one Java application will be interacting with another Java application. Like, but suppose it has to interact with SAP CRM, or it has to interact with some Syntec CRM, okay, or Siebel CRM. So it will not be able to connect to it directly because Siebel or Syntec CRM will be expecting data format in a specific customized way. They have their own object system inside them, which may not be compatible with the Java application. So Tibco Business Work facilitates this thing. It will take the input in the source, whatever the source application is going to supply it, and then it will transform it and it will push it to the target application following the particular source target format. Means creating it in the particular target format. Okay, that is one part of the story. Another part of the story is that in real time we might be following a lot of things like a person, let's take a business scenario where a person takes a call, calls another person. So the moment you call, if you start a phone call, it may be an audio call or in a Skype call, the telecom operator starts counting the bills. Okay, so what happens internally? Internally, this way it goes. The moment you do a call, it will be hitting one of your telecom application. Okay, so that application will go for will go in 2-3 directions. One is it will authenticate the user, it will connect the call, it will go to your inventory and check for your viable balance limit. If you're in the balance limit, then it will deduct it to that extent, and then it will calculate the taxes and send it to some other some other application where your entire data will be stored. Okay, so you can see that multiple functions are going here and there, getting started with one single transaction. Similarly, same thing when you do a business transaction with a debit card in your ATM. It will connect, it will authenticate with your using your username password, come back to you, then it will go in your bank account and see, okay, this account there, okay, this much money is there, so you can discharge it. Okay, then it will send data to settlement. Like suppose you are doing an interaction in a bank account which is not your home branch, which is not your bank branch, sorry, which is not your actual bank. Like you're a customer of X bank and you are taking the money out from a Y bank. Okay, so this kind of thing is like one single transaction is fulfilled by an orchestration of orchestration is nothing but sequence of n number of internal transactions. So this kind of data flow is to be can be managed and is done mostly by Tibco. Okay, so in one interface, the moment it picks up the message, it is not that it's going to simply transform it from one layer to another layer. It might go and invoke a third layer and then check, okay, this is it might go and it will check in the third layer and find out some vital statistics or data, whatever is requirement, and come back and enrich the message, and that enriched message will be sent to the third party application for some other things. Okay, or it might invoke some other, so Tibco interface from point A to point B may go and look up into third party application, bring data and enrich the message, or else it can trigger some third party application with a notification that this has been started, can you move into your next step. So this way, so this entire fulfillment orchestration part is easily achieved by Tibco products, and Tibco is very good in connectivities with using the protocols like SOAP, HTTP, Java, and it is highly JMS, and it is highly scalable product and very very good for maintaining fault tolerance, load balancing. These facilities are coming with Tibco as a at a very configurable level. We need not to do a lot of coding or need not to do a lot of efforts to debug the load balancing factors at production level. Okay, so that was part one of EAI and Tibco. Now coming back to the part two, Tibco has four or five products. Tibco BW suite comprises of five products, still version 5. Hello. 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 Is anyone there? Mm-hmm.
To hear your voice, but I have the speaker problem. That is the reason.
So, are you able to hear me or?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Okay. Let's stop back for a minute. Hey, someone joined Sai. Can you please come on to the mic and communicate? I don't get it.
Hi Anjan, this is Neil from IQ Online.
Yeah, tell me.
Actually,
So I
I
Mhm.
was speaking about this guy Sai. So he wants this Tibco BW uh, session, Anjan. So yeah, he will be on mic in few seconds.
Okay. So see, I kind of get that I'm getting disconnected. I keep on talking on one side, so I don't get. Doesn't make sense, right? I mean, if there is no communication on the other side.
Yeah. I
Uh,
can understand. Yes.
okay. So introduction part is mostly done. Okay. As of now, what is I will go through the course curriculum. Like we have Tibco products, four type of Tibco products.
No. Anjan, so can you be on hold? I will. No. Let Sai also join because already he's working already it seems. So his project is getting started on Tibco BW from the in few days. So he wants to get trained on Tibco BW. You there, Anja?
Yeah.
Okay. So just he will.
I get to know from Neil that you are the trainer for Tibco BW or maybe business events also. You are the same one. So I was trying to get some help, like training, and if possible, some job support also in case going forward.
Okay. So not business events, but I mean I have knowledge, but I've been communicated that I will be training mainly on business Tibco BW.
That is also fine. Yes.
So you started. I mean, you were in the conference. You got anything with what I told about Tibco EAI and the introduction about why we use Tibco in technology, BW technology.
I joined just before when you were speaking to Neil, but I know that what the content you are showing, installation of Tibco and all. I know I know that, and you don't have to go back and start from the first point. You can go ahead what you are explaining from the point where. So you already with someone, or you have joined for me only.
No, I was not aware. This was like a demo session, and this is not the first or the formal training. Actually, this is a demo session. That's what I got when I started the
Okay.
training.
So there are other guys also who has joined this one, or myself.
Looks like only you and me in the session and IQ
Okay, that's
online.
fine. So, so that is basically that is what I'm looking at. Right now I'm working, and mainly it's a support role I was doing. So here most of the calls are I am in Chicago, so most
Okay.
of the calls are on development only. So that's why I wanted to join some course and also get help for job support going forward for a few months. That's what I told with Neil, and he arranged you for that one. So is that okay? What I mentioned, it's a training and also job support going forward. Uh, you can do that, Jen?
Uh, that is okay for me, but I didn't discuss anything about the billabilities. So
Uh, yeah, that you can discuss, and you can like you, or if you yourself or Neil or you both together can decide and tell me that later also. That's fine.
okay, okay, sure. So okay.
I mean,
So
going forward, we'll get to know how what kind of Right now, I'm working in a project where sharing of, I mean, the sharing of the screen is not at all possible. It's because it's a federal project. So in those cases, uh, uh, also I need support. Like I cannot share screen, even the BW code or anything. So in those cases also, it's possible that we can communicate and get help from you. I mean, I'm sure that next project is not going to be like that. It can be shareable, a desktop can be shared, or I can share the code or anything. In that case, it's fine. But in case if I get another federal project also, which cannot be shared with you, in that case also you can help, right? I mean, it's a kind of uh, somehow I'll show the code in phone or screen or screenshots. In that case also you can give a help, right? Because I just want to let you know, I mean, what kind of things happen here, and if you are okay, later you may be busy, or you may say like you may not have time to cooperate or support me on job. So that's why I'm telling all the scenarios how it will be. So
no,
you discuss these things
mhm,
with Neil or yourself single, and let
mhm.
me know how the billing will be. I mean, so what way you charge and for job support and for this training. So you let me know once this is over and when you can start.
If you want help from me technically, then and you cannot share me the code. I mean, share me the code on a desktop, but you're saying you will be
Mhm.
sending me the screenshots, right? So
It's an extreme case actually,
I got it. Okay, okay, okay. So on
because
the other hand, mhm.
mhm. Go ahead.
So see, I mean, technically, with respect to means development and configuration part in deployments and all, so I will be able to help you. Uh,
Mhm.
okay, but the thing is that I need to have the correct information to give you the correct help.
Uh, yeah,
So
yeah,
that is
that is for
something.
sure. Without that, you cannot help. No, I know that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just to check your availability. Like if you're too busy, then you may not be available in case I require you immediately or something like that.
No, see,
So,
actually, Sai, Anjan, just a
Mhm.
minute. So, Anjan, actually, no, the support means Sai needs India time morning daily 2 hours. India time. So, whenever you are free, India time morning hours, you need to give the support. By
no, let me clear you here. It's like, for now, I mean, I am doing this one. My project may be completed soon. So immediately I may not need job support, but now I get trained, like I join the training
fine.
for,
So Sai, so we'll do one thing. Right now, we will start the training. So
Mhm.
Anjan will
Yeah,
share you the course content, and he will teach you then about the
yeah,
SAP. I mean, like Tibco bit. And later after the training, once you join, and if you request, we can
huh,
discuss the job support at after the training. So
Sure,
why to
that's
talk
what
of,
I wanted to say.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure then. Fine, and then so we'll do one thing. So can you give the overall the just overall view on the demo on Tibco BW? I will start, and maybe from next week we can start the training.
Yeah, that's fine. So these two are separate things actually. So training is separate, and whenever I need support,
because,
that is a separate thing.
Yeah. Because Anjan is getting the confused Sai, because he was here for demo, and and actually he has started giving a demo. Then in the middle, like we are talking for the support, so he's getting
Yes.
confused. So as of now, we will have the demo Sai then. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine then, sure. And then so can you give the demo for half an hour so that he will check the the content what you're teaching, and then after that we can finalize the schedule as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then, yeah.
So,
Thanks.
Sai, can you tell me about which business you are working for? I mean, which your project?